I'm John Rohrbach, Senior Curator of Photographs at the AMON Carter Museum. This exhibition is about Richard Avedon's coming to terms, learning how to shape and frame what became his major project in the American West, which he considered at the end of his life his most important project. When Avedon started photographing for this project in 1979, he didn't know what he would get. He didn't know whether it would be successful. And the first place he came to start the project, to test the waters, shall we say, was to the rattlesnake roundup in Sweetwater, Texas. Over the course of 2 days, he made photographs of people working with the snakes, people who were visiting the fair, people who were security agents, security workers at the fair, and so on. And out of that experience, he got 6 successful portraits, which any of you are photographers know, to get 6 successful portraits out of a weekend's of work is really quite an incredible achievement. Those 6 successful portraits made the cut for 5 more years of photographing and a final project that ended up to be 124 images. But in this case, it's an interesting tale about Boyd Fortin, a 13-year-old rattlesnake skinner. He was working in the Coliseum in Sweetwater, and he was helping his dad skin rattlesnakes. Now, if you bring rattlesnakes to the Sweetwater Roundup, as I understand it, is that you have to bring them in live, because then they milk them for venom, they cut the snake skin off, they cook the meat, and so on. And you can get all sorts of different rattlesnake accoutrements out of it. But the snakes have to come in live so they still can be handled easily. And imagine as a 13-year-old spending the whole weekend with your dad skinning and gutting snakes. He was pretty angry about doing that. He'd much rather be doing other things. But on the other hand, Avedon really wanted this portrait. And it ends up that he took Boyd Fortin out on 3 different occasions, set him in front of the camera to get just the right image that he wanted. On the first 2 tries, it wasn't quite successful. And only on the 3rd try was he able to get this particular image. Now, the image is quite graphic. It's not the kind of thing you'd want to have in front of your breakfast table every morning. But it is a striking image, and it speaks to that culture and that particular event.